Yes, let's start today's session. So in the last session, we were discuss what is Python and what are the applications we can develop using Python and what are the features of Python and versions of Python, and at the same time how to install and download Python software we have seen. And even though in the last session we were discussed clearly how to write Python program in different ways and how to execute it clearly. So very quickly, within 5 minutes of time, I would like to discuss once again how to write Python code and execute how many different ways are there. Quickly, I will say, then later we will continue today's session. So there are these different ways to write Python code and execute. So first way is interactive mode interactive mode, and next way is script mode script mode and next way is using python IDLE using python IDLE, and another way is using pycharm editor pycharm editor pycharm editor. So I strongly recommend to write Python programs at beginner level pycharm editor through only. But as soon as when we install Python software, so you will be able to see that interactive mode. So how to go through interactive mode means you just go to search option and type Python, and you will be able to see this IDLE of Python. Click over there and you will be able to see Python interactive mode. So this is called interactive mode. Here you can write anything, just type something and press enter. You will be able to get that clearly, some of the operations like this and anything, not only that. If you want to say hello, you can able to press enter, your output will be there. And here print is optional. Even if you want to use print, then we can use print, no problem at all. Print function is optional here. Print is just for output purpose. As soon as when we press enter, then we got an output clearly here. This is called interactive mode. So in this mode, you need not to save complete code into somewhere in some other location. Just type it and enter it, your code will be execute, and immediately you will get the output clearly. This is one option in front of you. And other option is there like script mode. In this script mode, you have to write complete Python code in separate editor. Like for example, I'm opening Notepad here. So this is my Notepad, and here I'm trying to write some Python script. So hello world or something I'm writing. So once I write, so you have to save it compulsory. So file menu and click on save, and you can save with the name called any name. Test.py is extension compulsory, which is I'm going to save in my desktop, and click on save. And once you save it, and you have two options here to run this program test.py. As I said, one option is using command prompt. Let's move to command prompt simply. Yes, this is our command prompt. Let's change the directory cd space desktop because my file is present in desktop, and enter. Then if you would like to execute Python program, so Python space test.py I have to use. Now you can see this, your output is available here, hello world. And at the same time, if you want to type site like this, py space test.py, no need to use completely Python. Py also, it's one of the command. Enter it and you got an output clearly here. This is one more option is there, writing a code in Notepad and executing through command prompt, or else writing a code in Notepad and executing using Python IDLE. Yes, we can open IDLE, and if you have existing file already script available, then go to file menu, click on open option, and choose the file location where exactly it is available. Now you can see my file location is present in desktop. Selecting test.py and open it. Now after that you will be able to get this script editor, and you just click on run menu, run module. That's all, your output is coming like this. So apart from these ways, so what I suggest you, PyCharm editor is better option here. You can say this PyCharm editor. Yesterday I told you that clearly how to download and install PyCharm editor. PyCharm is the best editor for Python beginners. So let's move to PyCharm Editor here. So if you want to move to PyCharm Editor, go to search and PyCharm and JetBrains PyCharm Community Edition. You just click on it and you will be able to see your PyCharm Editor environment here. But for the first time, you have to be create a compulsory project with a name, and later you can add many number of Python files as you want. So clearly you have to add the project and add some more files to the project. Excuse me. Now you can see already we created in the last session one project like Python online at 8 p.m. So if you want to open that existing project, then you have to click on file menu and open option will be there. So that is option. I will show you, just wait. So it will be loading. So this is PyCharm Editor. Again, here, what was the last project I opened? So that only it is coming. So it's not going to be, yes, this is a previous batch project, Python online at 7 a.m. But I need to open your project. So to open your project, that is existing one. So you just go to file menu and there will be option called open option. Yes. So you have to choose right location where you saved your project in your computer drive. Go to there and you have to select it and open it. So whatever we have written in the last session programs, that will be available to here. I'll tell you clearly, just wait. So for the first time, if you want to open PyCharm Editor, it takes a few minutes to load. So now you can see this file menu. This is the editor of PyCharm. Go to open. I'm not going to create new project. I'm going to open existing project. So that's what I'm just clicking on open option, and it is going to be open the location. This is our location, Python online at 8 p.m. Just click on OK and just click on this window. Now automatically it's opening whatever we have written previously. The code is opening like this. Okay, so this is what we use in the last session code. So test.py and test1.py, as many as files you want, you can add it by right click on online at 8 p.m. project name and go to new and Python file. So you can give any name of the file name, sample.py, and enter. So you will be able to see that one more file is ready here. This is PyCharm editor environment as I shown in the last session. Now let's start today continuation. So in this session, what I'm going to discuss, I'm going to write first. So first topic I'm going to discuss, that is very, very important, Python indentation. Most of the people, most of the beginners will get confused here in the context of Python indentation. I need to clear this indentation. What is indentation and why we use this indentation? Where exactly we can use this indentation? Next, after that, comments in Python, comment section in Python. Then after that, keywords in Python, keywords. Next, after that, identifiers, identifiers. Then after that, variables, variables. Then last, multiple assignment, multiple assignment. These topics I would like to discuss in this session. So this is very, very important stuff which can be help a lot to you further coding part. Compulsory, you should remember this, you should not ignore it. Everything is important. First, let's move to indentation. What is Python indentation? Python indentation means four spaces. Four spaces is called Python indentation. So generally, I'm speaking about other languages, means like C, C++, Java, and C#, .NET. Just I'm declaring a variable 10 semicolon. This code is not belongs to Python, sir. Strictly remember. Just for making you to understand, I'm going to write this program. This is other language program. If I equals to 10, open bracket, close bracket. Here in the middle, system.out.println, we have to write some certain condition what you want to print, colon. Else, open bracket and close bracket. System.out.println, then you have to write here false. That's all. So this code is completely belongs to other languages like C, C++, Java, and .NET and so on. but this code is not at all suitable to Python. Yes, it's unrelated. In this context, I'm explaining. See, this true statement, system.out.println true statement is belongs to what? If block. And this system.out.println false, this statement is belongs to what? Else block. So in other languages, to consider a block of code, we use curly brackets. Now you can see open curly brackets, close curly brackets are there. In between what statements are there that are belongs to if block. Here in between what statements are there that are belongs to else block. But in Python, no curly brackets. Instead of curly brackets, we have to use indentation. What is indentation? Four spaces. Four spaces. Okay. Yes. But just wait. Yesterday I told you that I will not recommend to write code in Notepad editor. The reason why I will tell you now. So let me open Notepad. I'm going to write a if block condition of Python, but don't worry, I'll explain you later what is if else. Coming session we will be discussing detail, but just because of showing indentation I'm taking this example. A equals to 10 if A equals to 10. Here no brackets, colon is compulsory required according to Python syntax I'm writing. Don't worry, I'll explain you later what is if statement syntax and all. Then you can see this print. Print is the output purpose we are using. Then if my condition is true, I need to display true. And else block colon and printer. Now you can see false. False. This is my Python code. Yes, a value 10. If a equals 10, if it is correct, then true, otherwise false. If else block, everybody knows that simple. I'm going to save by pressing Ctrl S, and let me save same file in my desktop like sample.py. So desktop, in my desktop, I'm saving this sample.py and minimize this code. Now you can see this sample.py is ready. Now let's run this code in command prompt or else in Python ideally, no problem at all. Let's try to run this. cd space desktop. And what is the way of executing program? py space sample.py. As per this code, you are going to expecting that is what? True, because a value 10, if a equals to 10, 10 equals to 10, that means condition is true, but you are thinking like true. But you can see this as soon as when we press enter button, you are getting error called indentation error. Expected an indented block, it is showing. Expected an indented block. Yes, this is because what in Python, to consider a block of code, we use indentation, but you are not at all use any indentation like 4 white spaces. So if I write print statement like this is individual statement. It's not belongs to any block. And this also, it's not belongs to any block. This is not else block. So that's what, to avoid this, what we need to do after if block 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 white spaces I'm giving. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here also 4 white spaces. Now just press Ctrl S for saving changes. Now after doing this 4 white spaces, this 4 white spaces is called indentation. Now if we give the white spaces here, this print is belongs to if block and this print is belongs to else block. In Python, instead of curly brackets, we use indentation. Let's go and run again. py space sample.py. Now you can see your output is clear, that is true. This is called indentation. So understand why I'm telling writing the code in Notepad is somewhat complexity, because at the time of beginning level, so as soon as when we press cursor here, cursor is blinking where? Last. But actually we have to move the cursor at least 1 space minimum and maximum any number of space. That indentation not compulsory required 1 space or 4 space like this. But why I'm saying 4 white spaces means most of the editors like Python editors will leave 4 white spaces by default, but 4 is not compulsory, at least 1 is required. So that's what in the indentation level while writing the program, so you will not get any what we can say alerts to give the indentation in Notepad. It's a plain editor. But same code, whenever we try to write in PyCharm editor, you can see this, you will get proper alert. Now you can see this. I'm saying that a value 10, and if a equals to 10 colon, as soon as when we press enter button, the cursor is blinking where, sir? After leaving 4 white spaces. As it is, as a programmer, we can able to continue from over there. Then you can see this, I'm trying to print true, true. Then again, if we go to else part, so after else block also, when I press enter, cursor is blinking with indentation level, then that's what it is. Properly we can able to write the code in PyCharm Editor. So 4 white spaces is compulsory required to consider the block of code. But you may get doubt, most of the people will get doubt, sir, in what situation we can use indentation? Yes, only the consideration of the block of code only we can use indentation. All the statements not required. For example, you can see, did I use any indentation in this code? No, because a value 100, b value 200, a plus b, all are individual statement. This complete code is not at all belongs to a block of code. But when it comes to here, this print is belongs to if block under comes, and this print is belongs to else block. So that's what indentation I'm leaving. For example, try to avoid this indentation. Here also you'll get indentation error. You can see this because these are individual statements. Indentation error. At least one space is required. You can see this. I'm giving one space, and wait, I'm giving one space. But no guarantee compulsory how to give 4 white spaces. Why I'm saying 4 white spaces means by default the editor will leave 4 white spaces. That's what I'm taking. The spaces, that is up to you. Even if you give more also no problem. It is happily work out, no problem. So by default it takes 4 white spaces. This is called indentation. We can say that. It's pretty simple logic. Other languages people will use curly brackets to consider the block of code. Yes, but in Python there is no such kind of brackets. Instead of brackets we use what? Indentation. Indentation means what? 4 white spaces you have to leave to consider this statements completely under belongs to if block, to consider this print statement under belongs to else block. When it is required indentation in PyCharm Editor, by default it will take. Not only here, while loop, for loop, okay, inside the functions, inside the class, if you want to write the code, then indentation automatically it will be available here. But if you write code in notepad, indentation levels you should take care of as a programmer. So that's what I'll not recommend in initial stage, to avoid the code writing in notepad, because for better practice, once you got a practice completely indentation levels and Python syntax, once you got an idea, then everywhere you can able to write no problem at all. Okay, so this is indentation of Python. Actually you should take care. Most of the people while practicing at the beginning level of programs, so they'll write the code properly but they'll suffer with the indentation levels. So where it is required indentation, then they don't know. That's what I'm saying clearly. So be careful while working with indentation things in Python. So this is about Python indentation I'm saying. Okay, to consider the block of code we use indentation, that is 4 white spaces. At least one space is required. More than one space also you can, that is as per your requirement. Now coming to the thing, comment section in Python, it's also very important to us as a programmer, because whenever we write large code in future in further sessions, but some of the functionality or some of the logic code I don't want to execute, so I want to ignore in this situation, means you can make those lines comment section. Yes, so comments can be useful in two different ways. One way is, so as a programmer, if you don't want to execute some lines of code, you can put those lines in comment section. That is one thing. And also, if your programs can be transferred to some other persons and you want to make to them understand properly, then write your description inside the program. If you want to write the description inside the program, then we can keep that description inside the comment section. Means once we write description inside the comment section, your Python interpreter will ignore those lines from execution part. Yes, that's what we are using comment section. Every language is having comments, but declaration of the comments can be different from programming language to programming language. Okay, in Python, comments can be of two types. Again, one is single line comment, and next one is multi-line comment. Yes, two comment section will be there. Single line comment and multi-line comment, we can say that. Both we can use. Single line comment means just, it's pretty simple. Every starting line we can use hash symbol simply. Just use the hash symbol, that will be single line comment. And multi-line comment means, so starting triple quotes you have to use, and multiple lines you can write here, line 1, line 2, line 3, and so on. Any number of lines you can include here. And ending also you have to use triple quotes. Starting triple quotes, ending triple quotes, this will make multi-line comments. And if you want to go with single line comment, only starting hash symbol you can use, no problem at all. For example, in this program, I want to comment this complete code. Later, whenever it is required to execute, I will uncomment and I'll execute this. Right now, I don't want to execute. I want to execute only this statement. So I put comment section this without, instead of deleting entire the code, I put the comment section, then hello only will be print. Okay. Yes. For example, I want to comment this only these two lines. Now single hash symbol you can use. So if you want to execute some other thing like, for example, this text, now you can see this program I'm executing test1.py, and now you can see Durga is coming. Now A value 100, B value 200, it's not coming. And if you want to write your description of your program, just description, some junk data I'm giving. So this is about description about your program. Anything you can write it, no problem at all. This will ignore literally from the execution part when we use comment section. Two types of comments are there. One is single line comment as well as multi-line comment. Any comment section you can use. In everywhere it's common thing. Single line comment can be starts with hash symbol. Multi-line comment starts with triple quotes, ends with triple quotes. In between any number of lines you can place, no problem at all. Now next thing is important thing, keywords. This is also very pretty simple. Every programming language is having keywords. Yes, keywords also called as reserved words. We can say that reserved words, reserved words. Yes, reserved words, the name itself, the definition is there. These words are reserved for something. You can't use for some other thing. Yes, you can't utilize as per your own thing. These reserved words are particularly reserved for some cases. Those cases only we have to utilize these reserved words. Otherwise, it will not be work out. So every programming language is having some keywords, but in Python also a lot of keywords are there. Every keyword I will introduce according to our topic for sure. But how do I get keyword list, sir? Yes, to get keyword list in Python, so we should write a simple program, because so we are the developers. I cannot show that all keyword list by typing my own way. So we have a code, we have a code, we have a logic to get complete keyword list. Now you can see what logic I'm going to write to get complete keyword list which is available in Python. Yes, we can able to get that. Now you can see for that I'm using import. Import is also one of the keyword. Yes, import what? I want to import some library. What library? Keyword library. It's a library, built-in library it is. Why I'm importing this library? My requirement is right now I want to show complete list of keywords. That all list of keywords is present in which library? This library. So that's what I'm importing, that library. Now you can see print keyword is a library name, then KW list is a class. It's completely class name. KW list. KW list means keyword list. As soon as when we execute this program, you can see now you will be able to get complete keyword list. List it is completely square bracket start and end with square bracket. In coming sessions, you will understand that what is exactly list. In Python, list can be created by using square bracket. That's what it is, completely list format it is showing. This is all keyword list. These are all keywords available in Python. But observe here, first three keywords, true T capital, none N capital, false F capital, but remaining all are lowercase characters. Why I specifically am saying means, you know very well Python is a case sensitive programming language. So anyways we cannot use. So properly how to use. False means F capital, none means N capital, T means true means T capital. Remaining all keywords are lowercase. But observe here, import is also one of the keyword I said, no? Yes, you can see this import is one keyword. It is available in keyword list. If is also one keyword. Just now I use if else condition. Somewhere it is there. If is a keyword. Where it is there? Yes, it is if is a keyword. Even else is a keyword. You can see this, somewhere else is a keyword. Where it is there? I'm not able to find. Yes, else is a keyword now. You can see this else is a keyword. So if is a keyword, else is a keyword, import is a keyword. Just now there is in this case I use 3 keywords already, but in coming sessions every keyword I'll include according to my requirement. Yes, in our topics I will tell you clearly this keyword I'm using so and so purpose. Yes, every keyword is a special meaning. Once we use keywords in your program that convey a special message to the interpreter to do a particular task for sure. If we are using a keyword in your program that makes a uh, convey a special message to the interpreter to do a particular task. For example, I'm using in my program if condition. Yes, just now I use if here, if. This is a keyword. So immediately Python interpreter can recognize if means it has to be test the condition. Yes, if condition is false, else means it has to go to else part. So this is the convenient message will transfer to the interpreter recording keywords actually. So that's what I strongly recommend. Keywords can be only used for reserved purpose, particular reason. If we have, then we can use keywords. Otherwise, don't use just normal way to declare a variable purpose. I want to use keywords, or no, it will not allow. And this program is going to execute anywhere. Yes, why not? Even you can go to go and type this code in Python. Ideally also everywhere it's going to be execute. Even if you write the code in notepad, same code, and execute in command prompt, there also you can able to get keyword list. For example, you can see import keyword, import keyword, import keyword, and I'm giving so keyword dot kw list. Here print is optional statement, print is optional function, kw list. Now you can see we got keyword list clearly. So here also we are getting keyword list. Okay, anywhere it will go. So why keyword dot kw list? So without keyword, can we type only kw list? Yes, we can do, but this is not right way to import. Now you can see this other way also we have from keyword import star, keyword import star. I am importing from where? Keyword library. What you want import? Star means what? Everything. So but star is not recommend to use in real time. Star means everything will come from that library, but hardly we are using only one thing in your program, kw list only we are using. So if you want to use this only one thing, so why unnecessarily you are going to load all the stuff from keyword library? This is not recommend. So instead of star we can also use kw list. This is best practice in reality. So which library, which method, which class you want, you can mention it here. Only that method can be load to you, that class can be load to you, and it's available clearly here. So this is called actually library concept. In later about this keyword and import statement, everything we'll discuss in detail. Okay, so this is just keyword list we are getting now this time. And make sure that in this keyword list, any one of the keyword you can't use as a variable. No, undoubtedly it's not possible. So keywords means a special words, reserved words. You have to use only particular reason. So apart from that, you can't use for other purpose. Okay. So this is completely keyword list. Python is having plenty of keywords, and these keywords I can introduce later sessions in detail according to our topics. Every keyword I'll cover for sure that. So next coming to the things, identifiers. This is very pretty simple and important to you. Identifiers. The general meaning of identifier is what? So it's identifier means identify something. How I can identify you by your name, even how you can identify me by my name. Yes. So based on the name, we can able to identify. That's all. Same thing. Identifier is nothing but in Python, any name is called identifier. Either it is a class name, or it is a function name, or it is a variable name, or it is any other name, module name. Name is called identifier. So the simple thing I'm saying, for example, a equals to 10, a equals to 10. Here a is what? Variable. What is the variable name? A. It's an identifier, we can say that. Yes, that's all. So identifier means any name in Python is called identifier. Either it is class name or variable name or function name or any other name. So just for identification, we declare some name. That name is called identifier. Okay, but there are some rules to define identifier in Python. Rules to define identifiers are compulsory. You should follow strictly rules. If you ignore these rules, you will be get some trouble here. So you will get errors. Rule number 1, identifier allows lowercase and uppercase characters. Yes, it can be allow lowercase and uppercase. Okay, but recommended is lowercase. What is the reason to recommended lowercase? I will tell you. Identifier can be a lowercase or uppercase, and it is recommended to lowercase only. Next, identifiers are case sensitive. Yes, identifiers are case sensitive. Means how the way you declare any identifier, whether it is variable name or class name or function name, same way you have to access. In different way you can't access. You don't have option. Let's try with this practically. In these two rules I would like to include now. You can see this here. I'm declaring my variable name called employee ID 1234 and print employee ID. Happily it will work, undoubtedly, fine. Now you can see this employee ID 1234, it's printed. Yes, absolutely. Is this capital letter, lowercase and uppercase both? Yes. Now you can see EMPID capital letter, and also I'm using EMPID here. It's working fine. Both are working fine. Understand? Yes. How the way you declare, same way how to access. For example, I declared capital, but I'm trying to access small sub. It will not work out because identifiers are case sensitive. I'm saying the name error is coming. Name EMPID is not defined. We can say that. Now you can see this name EMPID is not defined, case sensitive. But one thing is strictly remember why I strongly recommend identifier is lowercase. Yes, I'm telling the reason properly. You can observe here. Why I will not recommend all time identifiers or variable names in the capital case means, you know, in existing languages like other languages, people will use constant in the sense there is a const keyword was there in other languages, but in Python there is no constant. Const a equals to 100 means this variable value cannot be able to change. That is the meaning actually, constant. But in Python there is no such kind of constant. But when we give identifier or variable name EMPID like capital letter, in Python the rule is if everything is mentioned in capital letter, that makes sense constant. Constant means what? So other Python developers can understand this programmer has defined this EMPID in capital letter so that it is a constant. He is expected do not change. So we cannot change. So unnecessarily don't give capital letter. Okay, it's not a constant. If you can give small letters only if it is required. If at all it is required, if you want to make other people to understand clearly this value I'm declaring, don't touch this variable value, don't change means how I can make other people to understand by declaring all letters are capital. But make sure that Python do not support constants. But just for understanding other people, we mention capital letters means because if I mention capital letters, they will not touch your value, they will not disturb your value. But intentionally if they disturb, they can able to change. Yes, it's possible. Even though we declare capital letter, then value can be able to change later because Python do not support constant things. There is no constant at all in Python. But just making other people to understand don't change the value, that's what we are mentioning. This is called capital letter, so this is called identifier, but it's a constant only. Okay, so if it is really need for you, you don't want to allow to changes, so you want make them to understand, then mention it capital letter, but not necessary. So better to use lower cases. Why? The reason is clearly I said that. Okay, next coming the thing, identifiers allow digits. Yes, it allow digits. Digits means 0 to 9 you can able to use in an identifier, but make sure that identifier should not starts with the digits. Are identifier should not starts with the digits. Compulsory it should not starts with the digit, sure, otherwise you will get error. You can see this identifier allows digits. What digit? 0 to 9. Digit can be of anywhere, but it should not starts with a digit. Let's check out that quickly. If I'm saying like here 1 EMPID, is it possible 1 EMPID? No, undoubtedly it's not possible. 1 EMPID is there. It starts with one digit, it's not possible. Now you can see this, it's invalid syntax. But for example, the digit can be of anywhere, EMP1, ID2 or something. It's properly valid identifier only here. EMP1, ID2, like this. It's working fine. So only the thing is, it should not start with digit. It should not start with digit. Digit can be of anywhere, no problem at all. These are the rule number 2, rule number 3 and 4. Next, rule number 5, identifier allow underscore. Identifier allow underscore. But make sure that identifier should not be two parts. Identifier should not be two parts. If you want to maintain two parts of identifier, then better to combine them by using underscore symbol. Now let's try to do this. For example, I'm giving emp space id. So is it allow? No, it's not allow, because I said that identifier should not be two parts. If I'm trying to do two parts, it won't give any output. You can see this invalid syntax. So better to use this, combine them by using underscore symbol. Now you can see this, it's working fine. It's working fine. This is what rule number 5 and 6. Okay. Next, another rule number, if an identifier starts with the underscore, then it is private. Yes. If an identifier starts with underscore symbol, then it is what we can say private. Generally, in other languages, people will have the access identifier like public, private, protected, internal, protected internal, default. So many things are there. But in Python, no way, no way. Only the thing is public and private things are there. How we can identify whether it is public variable or private variable? It's very pretty simple to identify in Python. If the variable don't have any underscore starting, then this is called public. Public means no restriction. Everybody knows that anywhere we can access once we declare. And if an identifier starts with underscore, then it is what's our private. Private means we have some restriction. Wherever you declare, there only we can access. I'll talk about this public private variables in detail in object-oriented programming, because that is the right situation to discuss about this. Okay, private and public. I declare variables in one class. Whether I can able to access into other class or not, I'll discuss clearly in detail. But make sure that how to identify private or public. Just remember, without any underscore, if the variable is declared, that is called public variable. If we find any variable with underscore, and that is called private, we can say that. Not only variable, even method also. If method starts with underscore, then private method, some restriction will be there. If method not starts with underscore, that is public method, no restriction is there. Okay, that's strictly remember that. And last rule is very important rule. As I said, 8th rule, we can't use any keyword or reserved word as identifier. Strictly remember that we cannot use any keyword as identifier, sir, as I said that. So we have a lot of keyword list I have shown, but let me use some keyword like if equals to 100. I'm using if is a keyword, but I'm using as a variable. Is this possible? No. So I said that clearly the keywords or reserved words will convey a special message to the interpreter to do a particular task actually. Okay, so you can't use any keyword as an identifier or a variable. So this is not possible here. Even you can see this def here. Def is a keyword. Def is a keyword. You can see this def is a keyword. So these keywords can't be used as variable or identifier. So that's what it is not recommend here. So you have to use valid identifier according to your requirement. These rules are strictly follow while working with the variables, while working with the functions, while working with classes, and so on. Yes, all rules must and should be followed. So that's what I'm introducing these rules. It's very important to you before going to start coding part in your Python language. So if you ignore, then you will be able to get some trouble here. Don't ignore this. All things strictly follow that. Okay. So this is about identifier things. We can say that. Now coming to the thing variables part. So variables are identifiers. Yes. As I said that any name in Python is called variable. I said though. A variable is also identifier. Why not? So, but what is the difference? What is the exact definition of variable actually? Variable is a named memory location, we can say that. Variable is a named memory location. Yes, it's a memory location, sir. Named memory location, we can say that. Variable is a named memory location. It's a named memory location for sure. It's completely named memory location. But in Python, while declaring the variable, we don't define any data type. You know the reason very well. Why we don't define any data type? Because Python is a dynamically typed programming language. So you just assign the value to the variable, and this variable automatically will get data type internally based on your provided value. So this A is a named memory location. Yes, if I'm asking suddenly 10, 100 values going to store in where? A. A is a memory named memory location of 100 value, we can say that. This is called variable, we can say that. Variable. And while declaring variables, you should follow same rules, all 8 rules compulsory you should follow. Valid variable only will be possible in Python actually here. Okay, so let's try to do this variable declaration here. Some I'm declaring variable like a value 100 and print a. So if you want to know the data type of a, in Python, there is a built-in function called type function. Type is a built-in function which is used to get data type of the variable, and based on the value, data type will be decided. Sir, can I give int a equals to 100? Is this right syntax in Python? No, undoubtedly. It's a statically typed, but statically typed is not there. It's a completely dynamically typed. So dynamically typed means while declaring a variable, don't define any data type. So based on the value, data type will be decided internally. Now you can see it's a float. And now you can see here it is a string. It's a string. String is a group of characters. Now observe here, sir, it is a string, it's okay, good. But what happen if I give letter D? Only one character I'm giving. Is this character? No. In other language, it might be char data type, but there is no char data type in Python, strictly remember. Even when we give single character inside the quotes, that's a string. Even empty character I'm giving, this is also string. Strictly, you can see this. And even something numbers also there in the double quotes, it's also string. Everything whatever we mention inside the double quotes, that by default string. So there is no char data type in Python. It's perfect. So this is string format of, we can say that. So based on the value, data type will be decided by Python. So while declaring any variable, you don't define any data type because it's completely dynamically typed programming language. But one thing for sure, it doesn't mean that Python don't have any data type. Lots of data types are there. In coming session, we'll discuss completely data type list of Python. Okay, but only the thing is, you should ignore while declaring a variable data type. Just leave it data type to the Python and focus your just value only. What value you would like to assign to the variable, you can assign it. That's it, simple. Okay, it's a named memory location. This is variable kind of things. Now coming to the thing, multiple assignment. What is multiple assignments? It's pretty simple, straightforward. See here, this is multiple assignment. No, it's a single assignment. Single assignment means I'm assigning only single value to this single variable called a. That's all single assignment, we can say that. It's a completely single assignment. It's not multiple assignment. Okay, understand that. Next, what we can say, multiple assignment means what? Multiple assignment means there are two ways are there. Multiple assignment is the process of assigning a single value to multiple variables. Single value to multiple variables, we can say that. Variables variables it is the process of assigning a single value to multiple variables, or it is the process of assigning multiple values to multiple variables, we can say that. Multiple values to multiple variables, we can say that. It is the process of assigning multiple values to multiple variables, and it is the process of assigning single value to multiple variables, we can say that. This is called multiple assignment, we can say that. Let's check out clearly. First, I would like to say one example, process of assigning single value to multiple variables, how it will be now. So I am assigning single value to multiple variables. Now A equals to B equals to C equals to 10. Now you can see print A, print B, then print C, print C. This is what I'm assigning only one value to multiple variables. Only one value to multiple variables. At a time, we can able to assign to one value to multiple variables. I'm printing all together. But why we need to print all three statements? Can we print at the same line? Yes, it's possible to print in the same line. You can see this print A comma B comma C. That's it, very pretty simple here. A comma B comma C. That's it. We are printing all the values at once. But make sure that if I want to give some separator like comma symbol in the output case, then what we can do use? Yes, we can use the thing is SCP, separator attribute, colon, then comma. So separator is an attribute which is going to provide separator as a comma as a separator in the output case. Now let's run this now. You can see this, you are going to get some comma symbol after every value in the output case here. So this is called separator. Separator can be of anything. Even you can use multiple spaces, and even if you want to use some colon symbol, if you want to use as a separator, then we can use colon symbol. Now you can see colon symbol like this. This is called assignment, multiple assignment. We can say assigning single value to multiple variables, and at the same time it is also process of assigning multiple values to multiple variables. We can say that. Let's check out this multiple values to multiple variables. Means here A value, B value, C value equals to 10, 20, 30. And it is what? We are assigning multiple values to multiple variables. Now print A, then after print B, then after print C. So all values are printing. So now you can see different values I'm assigning. So order, it is important. So first what we mentioned 10 value, it's going to A, and 20 it's going to B, and 30 it's going to C, and A, B, C it's coming like this only. Okay, so now test1.py, now run test1. Now you can see 10, 20, 30 it's coming clearly here. Understand? So, and one more important thing, sir, those though if I use some three print statements, but still my output should be like this, sir. In the straight same line only I want to get output like 10, 20, 30. Like this I want to display output. So for displaying this kind of output, though you are using multiple print statement, then we can use end attribute, end equals to. Here also I'm using end equals to. Here not required actually, but to avoid confusion I'm using this end equals to. End is an attribute which is going to be continue with same line. It's not move to next line. You can see this, even though we are having multiple print statement functions, and still output is like same line only. And even if you want to give some separator here, you can give some separator, no problem at all. Okay, but actually at the last statement print C value, end is attribute is not required, because after that no value is present. That's what I'll not recommend to use this end attribute for last value, because after C, do you have any value furtherly? No. So that's what it's not required for end attribute for last statement. So only for first two statements are enough. And if I remove this end value here, what's happening? Now you can see this. A value is printed here first, then next B value printed. Immediately B after it is not moved to next line. 30 is going to continuation in the same line. That is what end attribute will work like this. So even though we have multiple print statements here, but if you don't want to print in the same what we can say line by line execution, line by line option, if you want to print same line, then we can use end attribute. Why I'm telling here in the basic sessions end attribute means we will use this end attribute rapidly in our further logics also. That's what try to understand that. End is attribute which is used to print the result values in the same line without moving into next line. If I remove this end attribute, now you can see this, you can able to move that all the values into next line. See here test1.py, now it's going to move to next line. So this is the process called multiple assignment, assigning a single value to multiple variables, or else assigning multiple values to multiple variables, we can say that. So this is multiple assignment as well as variables, and as well as identifiers, what rules are there to define identifiers, what is keywords, how to get keyword list, and what is the comment section in Python, how many types of comments are there, how to use the comments. Comments are nothing but to description about your program. And now Python indentation, now you can see this. Yes. So what if we give print ABC? Nothing will happen. So happily you can able, someone is asking what happen if I give print ABC? No problem, it's perfect. Perfect. I'm saying just we have an option. Nothing will happen. So same output you'll get. So we can see this. Yeah. Praveen Padala, I'm saying, I'm getting your, you can type whatever you want. You can say this. Or else you can ask me any doubt, no problem at all. Open your mic and speak something, no problem at all. No issues. Yeah.
Well, yes, sir. One more to explain Monday this class. Sir.
Tell me.
Sir, do you explain the Monday this class? One more.
Yeah,
Once.
now only I'll explain, no problem at all. Why? Because
Okay.
yeah, tell me.
Yes, sir. I have joined for the today joining for late, sir.
No problem, man. Just wait, all of you. Those who joined today, actually only one session was happened yesterday. That is theoretical part and just for basic installation. So if you want to watch my basic videos of Python, so I'm going to show you clearly. All of you listen, including this session also will be there. So you just go to Google and type what we can say YouTube. You can go to YouTube first, then type durgasoft videos. But all videos you will not find out. Just only demo videos will be there. I can see durgasoft videos. You can type. Those who wants to see my sessions, you can go to durgasoft solutions channel, and there is a playlist will be there. You can see this playlist. You can go to playlist. Okay, playlist. In my previous batch, I would like to show you something. Just wait. In my previous batch, yeah, just wait. I'll tell you my name and everything. So here only you will get this complete picture. So my previous batch videos, actually this is going to be uploaded by tomorrow. You can able to watch it also, no problem. And now you can see this Python tutorials by Mohan Reddy 7 a.m. is there. Previous batch videos, 5 videos are there. Those who missed the sessions, beginning sessions and ending sessions, you can able to watch here clearly. Everything will be there here. Okay. Yes. So this is the way to watch that basic videos. Those who missed last session, you can able to get it clear information from that videos. And don't worry, even though last session and today's session, whatever I discuss, I will send you these videos in Google Drive. No problem at all.
And we will get by email right now.
No, right now not. On Monday, I'll collect it. Okay. So, or else you can type one by one in the chat box. So I'll collect immediately mail IDs. So I'll try to send by today night or tomorrow morning. You will get 2 videos, whatever I discuss. That will be good also. You can type in chat box one by one and I'll collect it from there. And some people are asking some doubt. I need to clarify. Just wait. My name is Mohan Reddy. Sir, may I know your name? Yes, my name is Mohan Reddy. And will you be taking class on Python libraries like NumPy, Pandas, data frames? Yes, and undoubtedly. But except what you mentioned, Seaborn I'll not cover. For sure, NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib, data visualization part I'll cover. Data series and data frames, for sure. And sir, I already watched your video, but your voice is different. I can't say. Your voice is different. I don't know. I'm sure I'm only that. Whatever I okay, you can type your mail IDs. I'll collect from here. I'm going to make a note in this. Later by today night, you might be get all previous video and first basic video and today video also you'll get. So don't worry. Yes. How to register for this? How to register for this class? I mean for the whole course. You can contact to Durgasoft people through mail, so they will assist you clearly. And don't worry, Monday also you can join on the same link only, sir. It will work. Okay. So today how you join on same link, Monday also you can join.
You mean the same class is there on Monday also? The same demo class is there on Monday also?
Same class not. It will be continuation class. I don't repeat any classes again.
Okay.
Okay.
Continue
Yeah,
classes there. Okay.
yeah. Continue classes there.
And what I'm
Because
asking, you're having only the evening batch only. Do you have any morning batch
morning batch,
for the course? I mean,
see, yeah, that's what. Morning batch already I'm handling that are currently in the middle. 6 to 7 a.m. one batch is going, and 7 to 8 a.m. one batch is going, and 8:30 to 9:30 one batch is going. But already that was in the middle. You
uh,
can't join it.
it is already okay.
Oh,
This is like new batch. Okay, okay.
This is new batch. Yesterday only I started, no?
Yeah, yeah, correct. Okay, okay.
Yeah. You might be
Thank
probably find out my new batch after 1 week or 10 days, I think so. I'm not sure that.
you. The same
oh, but
the current which on the same no, which you are giving the demo the same. Continue.
And
This
demo
is the
is
new.
same as this is the new batch. I strongly recommend to attend this. This is fair enough. Which time I don't know because my existing batches should be clear first of all in the morning. So I'll make free myself. Then I'll start new batch in the morning session. So
Sir, I
this
have a
is the
question
better.
here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you can ask me. No problem at all.
No, I think
Tell
with
me,
the
sir.
print statement, I think you're using.
Tell me, sir. Tell
Hello.
me, sir. Yeah, tell me, sir.
Yeah, with the print,
Tell me, sir.
with the print, with the print
Uh,
statement, I think like you are writing the separator and SCP and also the end, all those keywords. I mean, I don't know whether you call it as
no.
keywords or
That are
attributes.
not keywords. Attributes, yes. Separator is an attribute
Yeah.
and end is an attribute. Those are not keywords. You can cross verify in the keyword list also. That won't be there for sure.
No. I think like I'm just clarifying myself. I think like these are called attributes, right? I think how many these
Attributes.
kind of attributes are available and
How many, we can't say that because that's not right way to tell you also, because you suddenly you can say how many keywords means that's not correct format. So as
No.
per
I'm not asking like, so basically like how many keywords are there, because we can get the keyword list like from the previous
keyword list
formula which you're given.
32.
Yeah.
You can able to count it
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. Like these, I think like the attributes what we are using in the print or
No,
probably any
plain,
other.
yeah, this is print is a built-in function actually. It's not called as attribute. It's like this,
No. I'm
hundreds
not.
of built-in functions are there. And this also attributes, so many attributes are there. We can't able to say count.
Okay. So whenever there is a situation come and you will be explaining all those, or because suddenly if
Yeah,
you started saying the separator and end, so I was a bit confused. Like for example, where this came from. So
yeah. That's the attributes actually we can call it as. Yeah. Anybody's
okay. So okay.
anybody is there? Those who not share mail IDs. If you want first session video and today's session video, you can type your mail ID in chat box so that I'm collecting. So no problem at all.
Yeah.
Sir,
I'm going to
sir,
I'm
one
going
minute.
to email it.
Yeah, tell me.
Uh,
Just
Sir, how can we see help of a function? Like
I'll
help.
tell you. I'll tell you. Just wait. You if you want to get anything, any help, then this is the option here. You can see this. For example, I want to know help about string, then help of str. You can able to get it and just execute it. You will get complete description about string and its operations and syntaxes, everything like this. On string, we can get help. Not only help of string, you have plenty of data structures like help of list. Then you can able to get completely list help here. What options are there on list? What is the functions? What are the syntaxes? Everything it will be there.
Okay,
You can
sir.
able
Thank
to,
you.
yeah.
I mean, no need to. I have one more question. I think no need to save
Yeah,
these programs, or these automatically get saved,
yeah, automatically get saved.
because I
Yes,
didn't
once
see
we
any save option.
no option, no need to save actually, automatically save until and unless you write in. If you write in Notepad, then compulsory that should be saved with the .py extension.
Yeah, I think like whatever we write in, I mean,
Yeah, editor,
PyCharm,
PyCharm editor. Yes,
PyCharm, no
PyCharm, it's
need to
coming
save.
automatically. Yes. How many days will this course be, sir? Yes, I said that already in the last session. This course is completely 45 days, and every day 1 hour session will be there, evening 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. And this completely session will be recorded. And after session, you will get some same recorded video to your Google Drive. And also the sessions will happen from Monday to Saturday continuously. Sunday only will be the holiday. If any case due to emergency and if I'm going to cancel the class, you will get prior intimation one day before. So that will be most of the cases. I'll not cancel. I'll not do any cancellation of the classes. It will be continued. And live coding will be there. I'll write completely live programming, and you can have any doubts, you can immediately raise the question in the chat box. So I'll get alert. I'll give the answer properly, no matter it is. So no need to wait for doubts till the completion of the classes. Even in the middle also you can ask the doubts in the chat box, so that happily I can read out the doubt and I'll explain to all of them. And any questions you can ask now, no problem at all. So I think all people share the mail IDs. Those who are interested, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's okay, no problem. Later
Sir,
I'll send.
when will be started this new batch? It is like demo classes, no? So
see, the thing is, man, yesterday and today demos are completed. Means demo is nothing but it's not a separate things. It's a part of Python
part
only.
of it.
It's not going to repeat it. Yesterday's session I was not repeated. Today's session I'll not be repeated on Monday. So Monday continuation classes will be there.
We'll not repeat
Yeah.
further classes.
Yeah. Come again, sir.
Hello.
Yeah, tell me, sir.
Sir,
The
so
previous class.
Yeah, tell me, sir.
The previous classes will not explain to Monday, sir.
No. Actually, the previous class already I have shown on the YouTube. No, you can go through it. Just small introduction was there actually. Theoretical part. Only theoretical part. What is Python? What are the features? What are the applications we can develop? And actually, I entered today only just programming part only. You can go through it, and even though have you shared the mail ID? So you will get the video by today night. You can check out clearly, no problem at all. First session and this session.
Okay. Okay, sir. Okay.
Yeah, end of the class, can we get any resume preparation support from you? Undoubtedly, I will show you clearly, no problem. Can we print attributes like identifiers in Python? No, you can't use. You can't use. And anything, what kind of software used for Python? Means, are you asking IDE? IDE means PyCharm Editor. Yes. You can watch my first video. You will get complete installation of process of Python and PyCharm Editor. Yes. And it's free or not? Free? Why free? I'm wondering. So it's not free. It's not free. Completely paid only. So you have to register. You have to consult with the Durgasoft. You have to pay and you have to join it. But not now. You can think about once. And Monday also you can join on same link only. So once after Monday, 1 or 2 days after, the link is going to expire, I think so. And new link will be given to those who registered people only. Yes.
Okay.
So you can join freely from Monday onwards on this same link only. Don't worry about this. So if you want to register, you can contact with that formalities and all.
What's the major?
Yeah, tell me.
sir, one question.
Tell me. One by one, you can ask me. No problem. Yeah, tell me.
Sir, just to go as a Python programmer, anyone has to learn this Python course and then Django.
Django, yes.
Right?
Django. Yes.
Oh, these are the two courses which will make anyone as a complete Python programmer.
Yeah, complete Python programmer, Django and Python. But we can't go with Django directly without knowing Python.
Yeah. That you mentioned already. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Sir, I think what's the major difference between an identifier and a variable?
It's not identifier and variable, same. Identifier, actually, we don't have identifier IDENTFIER. There is no keyword like identifier. Identifier is just name, identify something. A variable is identifier, function is identifier, class is identifier. It's a name. Name is called identifier, we can say that.
No, I think we have differentiated two of those, right? So identifiers and then variables. So that's why I thought, I think,
No, no, no. So
yeah,
identifier is the meaning, just how we can identify something by name. Any name in Python is called identifier, I said already. Any name, either it is a variable name or class name or function name or module name. By name, we can identify. That is called identifier.
so
So
identifiers include any variables, classes, or any, all
yes,
those.
yes, name, only particular name, class name or function name or module name or constructor name. That is called identifier. We can say that. Or after we register for Python course, then after that you will be provided that software. No software, you can able to get clearly from Google. Already I have shown in my first session. Easily we can able to download and install it. It's a freeware, free open source. It's completely. And soft copy of material and videos I'll provide to your Google Drive. No matter it is.
Sir.
Hello. Please, can you mute from
Hello,
your
sir.
side? Someone is talking on phone. Yeah, tell me, sir.
Variables and identifiers both are same or not, sir?
I'm saying same. I'm saying variable is also identifier. See, variable is a name.
Okay.
Variable is
Yeah.
having some separate definition because it's a named memory location.
Okay. Okay, sir. Okay, right.
Any question? So the next session will be on Monday, sir, on same time at on same link. You can able to join clearly. So by today night, I hope you will get these 2 recorded videos to your mails. You can cross verify. Those who are not attended first session, you can watch it there and join on Monday same time. Okay, no problem at all. Monday we will continue where I stop. From there I will continue that.
Okay, sir. Sure.
Yeah. So I'll wait for 2 minutes. Any more questions from your side, you can ask me. No problem. Yeah. So thanks for attending these sessions. Have a nice time. See you on Monday at same time.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, yeah.